We are back. I have noticed that scalp conditions are becoming more of a common thing and people are left not knowing what to do. So hopefully this series can begin that conversation. This is the second video in my scalp psoriasis series, so let's get into it. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I am Nishay. Welcome. If not, thank you for tuning back in. I appreciate you. If you experience a scalp condition, oftentimes we are told to use medicated products like medicated shampoos, medicated creams, ointments, steroids on our scalp, but we do that to a detriment to our hair. Yes, we want to treat our scalp, but we also want to maintain healthy moisturized hair and to grow our hair as well. So I'm going to share with you 3 natural products that have changed the game with my hair regimen and helping me treat my scalp psoriasis. Let me preface this by saying, if you are not sure whether you have scalp psoriasis or a skin condition on your head, please consult a dermatologist first to make sure that you have the skin condition that you think you have and to confirm ways to treat it. I have been diagnosed with scalp psoriasis since I was a baby, so I have grown up dealing with this condition. Learning how to care for my hair myself, I have discovered little tips and tricks and hacks that have allowed me to maintain healthy hair that I'm going to share with you guys as well. What is psoriasis? It is an autoimmune disease that affects the skin, causing an overgrowth of cells that build up very quickly on the surface of the skin. The excess cells can sometimes form plaques depending on the severity of the condition. That can be painful and can bleed. Triggers can include a viral infection, sunburn, alcohol consumption, stress, and it can also be genetic. So just be mindful of these things. Why are natural products necessary in a hair regimen? We know that natural products can help grow your hair, but they can also maintain a healthy scalp and treat scalp conditions as well. Topical steroids and medicated shampoos can dry out the hair. They contain chemicals such as salicylic acid, parathione, zinc, sulfur, and while they are good for the skin, they are very drying. So just imagine what it can do to your hair. It is important to use natural products in conjunction with your medicated products in order to treat your scalp condition and maintain healthy hair. So the first natural product is apple cider vinegar. Yeah. ACV is great. The National Psoriasis Foundation specifically endorses ACV to help stop scalp itch for scalp psoriasis. It contains acetic acid. That is what is found in the mother part of unfiltered ACV. So the sediments that settle at the bottom, and when you shake it, it gives the ACV that cloudy texture or consistency when you're looking at it. This is also what produces the sourness in the vinegar, and it provides relief by killing bacteria. It can help remove the dead layers of skin. Putting ACV on there can help safely remove those flakes without traumatizing the skin. We talked about it in the other video, things to avoid. So if you have not watched that video, check that out. We all know that ACV also helps balance the pH level in the skin. It is important to know how to use these products because if used incorrectly, ACV can cause skin burns. Okay? It is best not to use it on open or cracked skin because it will cause more irritation. So if you have been scratching your scalp and your scalp is bleeding or you have some open sores, I would not suggest using apple cider vinegar on your scalp. In order to use it safely, it is suggested to dilute it with water and apply it to the scalp and then rinse. Do not leave it in your hair because one, it stinks. Okay, nobody want to be smelling that all the time. I wash my hair once a week and I use it as a pre-poo. I get an industrial sized, spray bottle and I shake up the ACV. I pour just a little bit in there. A little goes a long way with ACV. You really do not need a lot. And I think that's where a lot of people go wrong. I've spoke to people who've tried this. I tried using ACV, but it burned and it stung my scalp. I'm like, you probably used too much, boo. You don't need a lot. A little bit, like this much, can go a long way. So I may do like 1 part ACV to 7 to 10 parts water. I kind of showed you a little bit in my Nizoral review. So please check that out if you want to see how I apply the ACV to my scalp. Not only is it lifting the flakes from your scalp and balancing the pH levels in your scalp, but it is also a great detangler. Yes, that ACV rinse leaves my hair so soft, so buttery. My curls be popping, okay? Even as you are applying it, you can even see it removing the product from your hair. It is a great first step in the cleansing process, and it leaves your hair soft and detangled. People say, oh, the smell, the smell, the smell. But to be honest, you're probably using too much. You want to make sure you get them ratios right. And to be honest, the more you use it, the more you get used to it. And at this point, the smell really doesn't faze me. I can't even tell anymore. So product number 2, aloe vera gel. The aloe leaf, it is a succulent plant with gel-filled leaves, and I like to use the gel inside of those leaves. The gel has historically been used as traditional medicine in many cultures to treat a range of skin conditions. As you know, aloe is often used for sunburn, and if you have scalp psoriasis, guess what? The skin on your head is irritated. It is often red and sore and itchy. So the aloe will help soothe the skin, calm the redness, calm the irritation, calm the soreness. Aloe is also really good for your hair. It helps keep your skin and your hair hydrated. The compounds in aloe can help reduce inflammation and help modulate the immune system. It has a property in it known as glucomannan. It affects skin cell growth and accelerates wound healing. Scalp psoriasis is an issue with skin cell growth. They're growing too rapidly. So the aloe will help control the growth of those skin cells. And if your skin is sore, your skin is irritated, it's traumatized, the aloe can also help heal the skin as well when used properly, according to the National Psoriasis Foundation. They say to stick to topical aloe treatments. There's no clear benefit from taking oral tablets for psoriasis specifically. I know people do drink aloe juice and things like that, so it's great for other internal issues, but in terms of taking aloe orally to treat psoriasis specifically, there's no clear benefit to that. So in order to treat psoriasis, it is best to use it as a topical treatment. Be mindful of how long you are leaving it on your skin because it can cause redness, discomfort, or itchiness at the application site. If you have not already, please watch some videos on how to properly cut and extract the gel from the aloe leaf, okay? That yellow stuff that's in the leaf, you want to make sure you drain that out the leaf before extracting the gel. So I like to use aloe as a pre-poo and or layered underneath my deep conditioner. I use it as a pre-poo after the ACV if my scalp is really sore and irritated, and apply it to my scalp, massage it in, let it calm the irritation down before I continue with my wash day. And I also like to use it layered under my deep conditioner just to give my actual hair a little extra moisture, and also to kind of protect my scalp as well from the deep conditioner, because sometimes when you do get deep conditioner on your scalp, it can clog the pores a little bit. I used it 2 weeks in a row when my flare-up was really bad, but when my flare-up started to calm down, I kind of eased back on using it, and now I use it once a month, sometimes every other wash day. Once again, the curls be popping. Third ingredient is tea tree oil. Tea tree oil is an essential oil that is distilled from the Melaleuca alternifolia plant. Woo, we getting scientific. I love that for us. And it contains beneficial compounds in high concentrations. It has antioxidant properties, antibacterial, antifungal, anti-inflammatory, antiviral, anti, okay? It's also good for acne, lice, other skin infections. We love it for its anti-inflammatory properties, yes. And it's good to help, once again, remove scales, buildup, and accumulated skin. Of course, when you use it properly, you can receive all the benefits. However, when it is used incorrectly, it can be very dangerous to the skin. This is a very strong oil, okay? You smell it, it can clear your sinuses. That's what I mean by it is very strong. You must dilute it in a carrier oil before applying it to your scalp. If you use it by itself, you run the risk of redness, irritation, swelling, burning, all of that. But I really love it for that tingly sensation because it soothes the itchiness so well without having to actually scratch the scalp. However, that tingly sensation, if it does get too intense, it may feel a bit more irritating than calming or satisfying. So you really want to be careful. You never ever want to consume it by mouth. Do not ingest tea tree oil. You can upset your stomach. You can cause blood cell anomalies, drowsiness, hallucinations. Please just don't do it. This is the brand that I use. I purchased mine from Amazon and I get the little 4-ounce bottle, so it's a pretty big bottle. I usually make a DIY hair oil and it lasts me a long time. It's also great for scalp massages because it helps stimulate those blood vessels to get hair going. That's why tea tree oil is also really good for the hair. So yes, those are the 3 products that I have been faithfully using in my hair regimen, and I don't plan on giving them up anytime soon. The best way to use these products is to understand your hair porosity. When you know your hair porosity, you'll know how to apply these products so that your hair has the best chance of absorbing the nutrients. I have low porosity hair, so I usually try to apply these products warm so that my hair follicles are open and can receive the products. I have even wanted to mix certain products just to see how they work. I thought about mixing the ACV and tea tree, or mixing the aloe and the tea tree and seeing how that combination works on my hair. That's the beauty of this journey. When you find things that work, you can try them at different steps in your regimen, use different techniques to figure out what works best for you in your hair. And trust me, this has been a lifelong of trial and error, and these have been things that have consistently worked for me. So that's why I can now share this information with you guys with such confidence, because I know it works when you use it properly. So make sure you do your research, and hopefully this video has helped you along your research journey. Comment down below if you have used any of these products and let me know your experience with them. Also, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them down below as well. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. God bless.